DJ for Express Abs. For today's class, all you will need is a mat. All right, so let's get started. So like I promised last week, I was going to move my chair out of the way, so that way I have plenty of space. All right, so we're going to start off with a bridge or a pillar bridge or a plank. You could either go modified or you could come up onto your feet and just holding this position. All right, and so we're gonna go. We're starting off for 15 seconds. Ready? Go. So making sure shoulders are directly over your hands. Again, if you're on your knees, same sort of thing. Keeping the body straight, keeping that core engaged. 3, 2, 1, down. Now we're going to turn onto the side and we're going to go modified side plank or side bridge. So the bottom leg is bent towards the floor, the other leg, the top leg is straight, and you're going to hold yourself like so. Otherwise, stack your feet. All right, ready? Up for 15, up. So again, shoulder is directly over the wrist, holding, whether your feet are stacked or feet are bent, or well, the leg closest to the floor is bent. 3, 2, 1. All right. So now we're going to move to the other side. So 15 seconds. So either modified or feet stacked. Ready? Up. So again, keeping the body straight from shoulder, hip to either knee or your feet, keeping the core, the aspect that's closest to the floor, engaged. That's what you're gonna feel. 3, 2, 1, down. All right, so now we're going to go onto the floor for a bridge. This one is gonna be the only 30-second one that we do for this round. Ready, feet are close to your backside. Pushing the hip up, squeezing through your glutes for your low back. 3, 2, 1, go. So for the next round of pillar plank or pillar bridge or side bridge is going to be a little longer than the 15 seconds that we did the last time. So keep pressing, moving your hip up and down, squeezing through your glutes. Remember that your feet should be close enough to your backside as you can get them. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Bring your knees into your chest. And I want you to just rock a little bit. Just rock a little bit. Rock you forward and backwards. All right. Okay. So now let's go back to the first one that we did, that pillar bridge. So remember, either on your feet, which is harder than on your knees, and making sure that your shoulders are over your hands. All right, 30 seconds, ready, go. If you feel like it's a little too much pressure for the back of the arm, you can always just drop it to your elbow and just hold that position, bringing the belly button towards your spine. Make sure you're breathing. Keep going. Keep going. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. All right, come to your side. So this one is going to be 30 seconds as well. So on your side, either modified with the bottom leg bent or feet stacked. All right, ready, up, 30 seconds. So shoulder directly over the elbow and making sure that your shoulders, so my shoulder facing the ceiling is stacked on top of the shoulder that's closest to the ground, and that I'm not leaning forward. Good job. Keep that body straight. If it becomes too much, drop to modified Almost there. Keep going. 3, 2, 1, down. All right, let's switch to the other side. Again, same thing. Modified is the knee closest to the floor is bent. Otherwise, stack your feet. Ready? Up. Good job. Remember shoulder. So shoulder close to the ceiling is stacked on the shoulder closest to the floor. Keeping that body straight, even if it's modified. If you find yourself sliding in any way, resituate so that your shoulder is still directly over your elbow. Good job. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. All right, down. All right, so we're gonna do our bridge for 30 seconds. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1, go. So remember, heels close to your backside, moving the hip straight up and down. If you want it to be harder, move your feet and your knees closer together. So again, feeling it through the low back, squeezing through the glutes, paying attention to your form and what you are doing. Making sure that the exercise that you are doing has a purpose, and that is why we should stay focused and try not to think about other things. 3, 2, 1. All right, bring your knees into your chest, and if you want, rock forward and back. Otherwise, you could just hold. Excellent. All right, so we're gonna flip it over. All right, so here's where the doozy really comes in. The kicker, the hard part, is we're now going to go 45 seconds. If it becomes too much, I'll tell you halfway, and you could drop down and you could rest for a few seconds. All right, so pillar bridge, either on your hands and feet or hands and knees. Ready? Go. Or you could be on your elbows. Breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the mouth. Try to focus on something or something that will distract you mentally, as long as you are still capable of maintaining good form, and keeping that belly button drawn in towards the spine. If you are on your feet and you need to drop down your knees, do so. Rest for a few seconds if you need to. Keep going. Almost there. Keep going. 10 seconds. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, before we switch to the other side, drop into that child's pose position. So child's pose, we're that fetal position, your face down, hands out in front, and just stretching out the low back. All right, so now let's move to our side. Again, modified, that leg closest to the floor is at 90, and the leg is stacked, otherwise feet on top. All right, same thing, 45 seconds. I will let you know halfway if you need to rest. All right, ready? Up. Good job. Now again, if that bottom leg is bent at 90, just keeping it straight from shoulder, hip to either knee or your feet, being mindful that your hip is not dropping down, nor are you pushing it too far up. Good job. halfway. If you need to rest, you could rest for a few seconds. If you find yourself kind of shifting, resituate. And if you feel like you're losing your balance, use your free hand to kind of keep yourself still. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Excellent job. All right, let's move to the other side. All right, so bottom leg at 90 and the other one straight, otherwise feet stacked. 45 seconds. I will let you know halfway. Ready? Up. So again, shoulder, hip to either knee, straight across, or shoulder, hip to heel, straight across, keeping the shoulders stacked or over each other, one over the other, and then over the elbow. Great job, everyone. Come on, you got this. So again, feeling the side that's closest to the floor, halfway. If you need to come down and rest, or if you need to resituate, if you find yourself sliding, keep going. Keep going. Make sure that that shoulder is not dropping down. I find myself doing that just a little bit. 3, 2, 1. All right. Before we switch to our bridge, I want you to cross your feet and I want you to reach forward. And I want you to walk it over to your right. So you feel that kind of through like the oblique, you know, from the side bridge or that side plank that we just did. Walk it over to your left. Feeling that through the right side now. All right, now let's go on to our back. Now let's do one more bridge. One more for the low back. All right, heels close to your backside. All right, remember feet together, knees together if you want it to be harder. Ready, 3, 2, 1, go. So this is the last exercise that we will do, and we will do some stretching, because I can tell you that that was not an easy one. I'm sure you all agree, or most of you do. Again, squeeze through your glutes at the top. Remember, feet together, knees together. If you're looking for a challenge, you may feel a little pressure through the top of the knee, but it shouldn't be bothersome in any way. Great job. 3, 2, 1. All right. Hug your knees into your chest and either rock forward or stay still. Excellent. All right, so let's do that one that we just did where I made you cross your legs, but we're just going to automatically go to the right side. So again, feeling that stretch through the left, kind of moving into the underside or the backside of that left glute or that left side of your bottom or your butt. And now I want you to walk it over to your left and feel that stretch through the right. Again, moving into the underside of that right glute or the right side of your bottom. Nice job. All right, so let's go into lying face down and either little mini Sphinx where you're up on your elbows and just feeling that stretch through the front part of your core, or coming up onto your hands. And if you really want to make it interesting, You can just bend the knees just to feel a little stretch through the front of your legs into your hips. You could do the same thing if you were doing a mini Sphinx. You could kind of bring your knees up. You might make it a little farther than if you were up on your hands. All right. Nice job, everyone. You survived. All right. Okay, so for tomorrow, we have class outdoors at the fitness center, which is Total Body Challenge. Please join me, whether it's indoors or outdoors. I think it's going to be nice enough outside. And then we have stretch break at 2 p.m. The fitness center is open from 10 to 6 tomorrow. Come see us. We would love to see you. Have a great day, everyone. Bye.